Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're just going to call myself the Fool. So welcome back to the Fool's channel, because I purchased something. I purchased the new Gucci palette. I have it. And to beat it all, I purchased not only that, but I also purchased this. The matching lipstick. Yes, I know. I'm very well aware of the fact I am a fool. I am. There, I said it. I need help, but I'm a fool. Okay, so it's $152. I don't remember paying that price tag for the first one, but maybe I did. This is the second one, and this is what the first one looked like. They're both very beautiful packaging. I really thought that they were going to come out with inserts, to be honest, because this does come out of this. So I really thought they were going to come out with inserts for this, to be honest. So I purchased it, and let's just play so I can tell you about it. There is no color name, so the first shade I'm going to go into is this pink one right here. Honestly, here's the thing. When you think of Gucci, like whatever it may be, what do you think of? Like, seriously, what do you think when you think of like Gucci, the runway or the models or pictures or anything like that? What comes to your mind? Because this is what comes to mind. Glowy. Simple, sleek, almost not even, it's like a everyday type of look, to be honest with you, right? Just a simple, very elegant, everyday type of look is what I think of when I think of this, right? So when you're thinking of this, you're obviously, we're not talking pigmentation, like right off the bat, we're not talking that. We're talking simple looks, right? Now, I didn't create such a simple look, but you could definitely do that and be done very quickly with your shadow using this palette. I think these palettes are for people that want to splurge on themselves and they don't have the makeup collection that we have, and they just want everyday type of looks that the product has a beautiful presence to it, and it just sits on the vanity nicely, you know what I mean? It's just a simple vanity, you know, like maybe your mother's vanity back in the day, or your grandmother's vanity back in the day, if you know, think about it. I personally like this palette for that reason, to sit on my vanity. I'm going to go into this shade right here now, this brownish color. And I do think of this palette like that, okay? It's just a very simple type of look. Nothing over the top, right? But now me, the way I am, I'm going to go over the top. That's a given. Because A, I want to play with as many of the shadows as I can, and B, I want to show you, you know, as many of the shadows as I can. But I do believe this is, again, you know, maybe 3 shades. You have a crease color, your lid color, and, you know, if you want to define the outer corner, okay, your lash line and your inner corner. Like, you're not working with many shadows when it comes to this, if that many even, depending on what you want to do. But could you go and do a little more? Yeah, you could. I mean, I created this look using this palette, you know what I mean? So it's definitely possible to create a look that is more over the top, but that's not necessarily what this is intended for. And I think that that's what we need to keep in mind, is what it's intended for. I'm taking that same shade I just went into, that brownish color, and I'm just going to run it under the lower lash line. Also, this does have a nice mirror in it. Okay. Then I'm going to take this, I took this like blue shade right here, this light blue, and I'm putting it on my rougher brush. And I'm going to put it on my lid. Here's the thing. I do think this formula is better than the formula in the first one. So I kind of wonder if they took that into consideration when they made this palette. Because it's got more pigment to it, where the other ones really you couldn't see. Or some of them you couldn't see. And the shadows, the mattes, or the satins that I used, like this one here even, if I wet it, I could get it more metallic even, really. But it's smooth, it's nice, it's not, at least with the brush, it's not chunky, it's building nicely on top of itself, like, it's just beautiful, to be honest with you. Okay, now I'm going to take this like purple, bluish purple shade right here. It's purple, more purple I'd say. And we're going to put it on the outer corner of my lid. But, I mean, everything built up nicely. And blend it nicely with the other shades too. You know, I'm going to be fair about it. Like, it's not a bad palette. It's not. But the question will remain, it's $152. Right? That's more expensive than Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, who else? I mean, it's just, it's, you know, it's expensive. It's expensive, girl. This has got a hefty price tag to it. It truly, truly does. But here's my thing with it. I don't like the price tag. I don't. But it does work. So where does that leave you? You know what I mean? Like, if the shadows are good, the justification for this is definitely the packaging. No doubt in my mind on that one. And it is some beautiful packaging. Hands down to that one. I don't even deny that. It's beautiful packaging. Okay. I think I got it built up to where as dark as I want it. And it's just so pretty though. I mean, this look did turn out really pretty, to be honest with you. Alright, let me go back now and use the blend a little bit here. I mean, like I said, you're not meant to use all these shades. Not really. I mean, you can. There's no rule against it, but when I think of Gucci, I don't think of many shades, you know? I feel like it's a light, fresh look. That's it, you know? But you definitely could build it and make shades. Or make a look by using more than just a couple shades. And I will say that the pink in this actually surprised me with the pigmentation that it has. To be honest. Okay, now I'm going to take this, like, aqua, I guess it'd be an aqua color, bluish green shade, and I'm going to run it right against my lash line. Again, just trying to use colors, you know what I mean? And they do have a darker matte in here that you could mix with the other mattes to darken it up some if you wanted to. I'm not a mixer like that. I'm not a makeup artist, so. But if you are good with like colors like that, it might be, you know, pretty cool to have. Alright. So far, so good. Alright. Now I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to pop it on my inner corner. And this is a nice palette as far as like all in one. It's got a shade that's light enough for my inner corner. And it's a pretty shade too. Okay. And then I went and I took the Fake Awake by Tarte and I lined my waterline upper and lower, which I already did, but I'm just going to touch that up because I do think that it helps in the look. Okay. And I will say this matching lipstick's kind of nice. What shade was this? Let me look it up because I can't read the number of that. It's called They Met in Argentina. It's a warm rosewood color with neutral tones and uplifting tones of pink and coral. I would describe it like that, yes. And it's in the Glow and Care Shine lipstick. It just reminds me of an old time. And it is sheer. It is. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, a simple look. Like, honestly, I'm wearing way too much makeup for when I think of Gucci and their look, you know, in my mind. Now, your mind, it could be something different. You could be thinking, you know, a lot of makeup. But when I think of it, I don't think of a lot of makeup. So let me go ahead and curl these lashes. Now, I did make a look using a lot of makeup. I'll give you that. But I also will say, I really do enjoy the products. Like, I really like that lipstick. It's very nice. And we all know that I love the Gucci mascara. I've been raving on it for a long time. And I have the Gucci bronzer, and I have it in one. The only reason I don't use this as much as I usually do, which I did use it today, is I feel like it's a little bit, like right now in the summer, it's a little too light for me. Like, I really have to build that, where in the winter it works really good. I think I need to go up a shade, to be honest with you. But the formula of it and everything, I really do like. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the Gucci mascara to my top lashes. And we all know I love my Gucci mascara. We don't know why I love it, because I don't know why I love it. But I do love it, nonetheless. I just think it is a nice formula. And now it is a pokey brush, so do be careful. But because it is a pokey brush, like, you can really get into those lashes and coat every lash and separate them and make them look really nice. I think that is the main reason why. That, and it's got a pretty packaging, and it's Gucci, honestly, is why I think I like it. Do you have to spend this kind of money on makeup? No, you don't. But if you did have the money, and if you wanted to purchase it, would you be disappointed? No, I don't think you would. And I do think the formula is different in this eyeshadow palette compared to the last one, too. I kind of think they stepped it up a little bit, to be honest with you. Now, did I like the first one? Yes. If I use it the way I just talked about, you know, in the way that I feel like it is meant to be used, yes, I like it. And I grab for it often. Mostly because it's sitting in front of me, but also because it's just easy. It's very simple and very easy. Okay. I think I got my lashes the best that it's going to be. I really don't know what's going on right there with my lashes, but hey. So you're gonna break them apart, I suppose. But like I said, it's a nice mascara. This, it could be the sample too. It could be running out. Because usually they look a little bit better than this, to be honest. I'm gonna go into the bottom lashes with my MAC, and I'm barely touching them for today because I just feel like that's the aesthetic. You barely put any makeup on, you know? Of course, I already have too much makeup on, but you know, technically for this aesthetic, but we're gonna make it work. That way you can see that it can work in 1,000 different ways. Because, you know, it better work in 1,000 different ways for as much as I paid for it. Because I'm a fool. That's all I'm going to say. That's my reasoning behind it. I'm a fool. And the packaging just suckered me in. I absolutely adore this packaging to no end. It's just so pretty. This one, I mean, I like the black, but there is something about this one that I really like. And having the two of these sitting side by side, it's pretty. It's pretty, you all. Alright, so that's the final look. Let me show you. Using the new Gucci palette. Again, the color selection I chose may not be the best, but I was just trying to use as many shades as I could. But I think okay, here's the thing. I think it is a very pretty palette. I do. I think it's a very pretty palette. I like the way they have this one laid out even. But I don't think it's worth the price point. I don't. I think it's beautiful. I think the shadows are good. And they're better even. I think they've improved them. But I don't think it's worth the price point as far as you're just wanting makeup. Okay? Now, if you're wanting the whole aesthetic, the packaging, but yet have good formula, plus, you know, Gucci, then yes, it's worth it. You know what I mean? To me, it's like it's worth it, but it's not worth it. Obviously, the makeup's not worth that money, okay? But because you get the whole package, the whole kit and caboodle, the little velvet thing, like, they know what they're doing marketing, you know what I mean? And they get us fools for that. But, like, it is beautiful to pull out and use. It sits beautifully on your vanity. It has a nice protective bag to protect it. My other bag is filthy. Like, It truly is filthy. Like, I'm not playing, it's dirty, y'all. But, I mean, look at this. The packaging. I just don't understand why they did, like, why they just don't come out with inserts, though. That's the only thing. Maybe they will. Once they get so many pallets out, then they'll have the refills or something. Not that I'm going to be needing them anytime soon, but you never know. To me, if somebody's purchased this, they're using this and this alone, I feel. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will get back to my regular schedule of doing the Natasha Denona tomorrow. I don't know. I keep thinking I'm done her palettes, and then I realize I'm not done her palettes. I was ready for the review of them, but I ain't there yet. I forgot one. Go figure. So I still have that to do, but we'll get back to that. But I just wanted to really use this palette because I really did like it. Like, it really did get me. As soon as I seen it, I was like, I need that and this lipstick. And honestly, the lipstick I like. The Glow and Shine, I don't know if there's like... Okay, so it's a lipstick that provides long-lasting shine and 24 hours of hydration. So it has hyaluronic acid, flower oils, fruit butters for moisture, to moisturize. Okay, so it's made with certain ingredients. Okay. So I do really like this, though. I do. But again, I paid, how much was it? $45? Ho ho. Maybe I don't like it. My lord. Why is it? Is packaging really that much for these? Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to really sit and think about my life choices because I'm sort of questioning my life choices at this moment in time. Alright, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sunday. Unless I miss a day, then I upload on a Sunday. But you get the point of it. I upload every day pretty much because I'm doing my makeup every day almost. So, but let me know in the comments if you purchased this, if you thought about it, or if like you're like, no fool's gonna buy that and I'm just a fool. Let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.